What to do in Bath, United Kingdom. One of the prettiest and most pleasant cities to visit in the UK, Bath has impressively been attracting visitors for millennia thanks to the breathtaking, Roman-built baths after which it is named. While many people still come for its soothing spas and springs, the city is now also noted for its gorgeous Georgian architecture and wealth of picturesque parks. 10. Prior Park. A very popular and picturesque place, Prior Park is set in a small steep valley overlooking Bath, just 5 minutes' drive from the center of town. Built between 1735 and 1750, the lovingly landscaped gardens, their pockets of woods and phenomenal Palladian bridge are a treat to wander around with stupendous scenery and nature wherever you look. The undoubted highlight, however, is its graceful Palladian bridge, just one of 4 of its kind in the world. 9. Holborn Museum. Home to a huge collection of fine and decorative arts is the excellent Holborn Museum, which lies just a short walk from the city centre. Surrounded by the pretty Sydney Pleasure Gardens, it boasts an astounding array of artworks with everything from bronzes and ceramics to paintings, portraits and Roman glassworks on display. Opened in 1882, the city's first public art gallery is named after Sir William Holborn, an aristocrat and art fanatic whose extensive collection now makes up the core of the museum's holdings. 8. The Circus. Curving their way around the tree-studded lawn at their center is the Circus, a ring of handsome historic townhouses that all exhibit the same exquisite Georgian architecture. Built between 1754 and 1768, the striking circle was designed by the architect John Wood, the elder, with its oval layout being based on that of Stonehenge. Located just 10 minutes walk to the north of the center, the Circus is certainly well worth checking out as it represents one of the best examples of Georgian architecture. 7. Fashion Museum Bath. Just a stone's throw away from the Circus you can find the Fashion Museum Bath, which has a huge collection of clothes and costumes to peruse. These date from the end of the 16th century to the present day, with elegant dresses and gowns on display alongside embroidered shirts and tailcoats from the Georgian times. Besides wandering around its rooms full of impeccably dressed mannequins, you can also dress up in Georgian attire yourself and have your photo taken in front of a backdrop of the Royal Crescent. 6. Number 1 Royal Crescent. Not far from both the Circus and the museum is the Royal Crescent, one of the most popular and photographed places in Bath. Built between 1767 and 1774, it exhibits some of the finest Palladian architecture in the UK, with Ionic columns on show alongside a central Doric doorcase. Inside is just as alluring as its restored rooms, replete with fine furnishings and period pieces highlight how the wealthy and their servants lived in the 18th century. 5. Royal Victoria Park. Located right next to the Royal Crescent is one of the prettiest places in the city, the Royal Victoria Park. Opened in 1830 by a then 11-year-old Princess Victoria, it sprawls over a huge area with paths, flower beds and playgrounds to be found alongside lush green spaces and magnificent old monuments. Popular with both locals and tourists alike, the park offers up all kinds of recreational opportunities, with everything from tennis and golf to running, jogging and cycling for you to enjoy. 4. Royal Crescent. As aforementioned, the Royal Crescent is one of the city's standout sites, with the sweeping semicircular terrace of townhouses now almost being synonymous with Bath. One of the best examples of Georgian architecture in the UK, the 30 historic houses make for some great photos thanks to their uniform facades, Ionic columns and Palladian-style entablature. 3. Pulteney Bridge. One of only 4 such bridges in the world to have shops spanning both sides of it, the phenomenal Pulteney Bridge can be found right in the historic heart of town. Stretching 45 meters in length, the sturdy stone structure crosses the River Avon and exhibits some striking Palladian-style architecture. Named after the wealthy family who commissioned it, the beautiful bridge was completed in 1774, with the architect Robert Adam having been inspired by both the Ponte Vecchio and Ponte di Rialto in Italy. Besides taking in its fine features and snapping photos of the bridge with the weir below it, visitors can also stop by the shops and cafes that line its route. 2. Bath Abbey. Another of Bath's top attractions is the breathtaking Bath Abbey, which lies in the center of the city, right next to the Roman baths. The last major medieval church to be constructed in the country, it showcases some stunning Gothic architecture with towers and turrets looming above its sculpture-studded western facade. Although a church has occupied the same site since the 7th century, the current cathedral was only built between 1499 and 1616. 1. Roman Baths. Lying in the heart of town are the remarkably well-preserved Roman baths after which the city is named. Now one of its main tourist attractions, the baths were first built by the Romans around 2,000 years ago, with the current buildings surrounding the hot springs dating to the 18th and 19th centuries. While exploring the incredible complex, visitors will come across pretty pools and amazing old mosaics with sacred springs, statues and an exposed caldarium also on show.